Okay, and here is an update on my gunship, and this is what I have so far. Okay, I used some filler material here. I got to file that down. Okay, with a little bit of filing here, and I think I'm going to turn this piece here into the turret for the gun. I'm going to have a gun, hopefully revolving gun. I have to look through my little junk bin and see all the things I can put together to form the gun. And then there will be a couple of like electronic surveillance equipment here, probably related to whatever gun is going to be there, right? And I may have a cable or a belt of bullets. I don't know yet. But this is it so far, and I have some spoons here, as you can see. That forms my rear tail. I got to do all the details now for the wing. I will be covering these pieces here. And notice these pieces. These I found, and these are perfect for the nozzles. This is a vertical takeoff and landing craft, so I now need another piece here, which I believe I have, to kind of stick there to make the nozzles. All right, so that kind of gives the ship a strange look, and I like that. Of course, you have to see this all painted up and all finished, but I am progressing. Now, the rudders go here. Rudders are going to come up here, and then I want to do some like aileron and flap details on the wings. I'm going to be covering this corrugation up right here. There may be another weapon here. I don't know. There will be some pylons with rocket pods. I already have those, have the materials for those. And then of course, the landing gear. That's going to be very important. That's what I really want to do today is the landing gear. And I may have the landing gear come out of the wingtips, kind of like the Harriers. There may be another extension to the wing here. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then, of course, there is the back ramp. And I got to figure out a way to make that ramp open and close so that, because that's going to be very important, you know, if this is a transport slash gunship. So it will be armed with rockets, will be armed with other weaponry, and this project is on its way. Now, one thing before letting you guys go, I will be painting this, and then I add plastic, kind of like this, but the harder kind, the brittle kind that you have in packaging, and that plastic will be cut to shape to simulate the windows. So even though I will paint this like red or green or whatever, black, I don't know. I will have like a glass piece, something that represents glass in front there to give the illusion of glass. Okay. But this is on the way, and I just wanted to show this update. Hopefully by my next chat with Julie, you will see this piece base coated. Hopefully. We'll see. This is going to be a project that I need to take my time. It's a project that's going to take a while. There's still a lot of work to do on the wings, some surface details here that I want to add, and then, of course, painting this thing is going to be a whole other project. So, but it'll be a cool terrain piece or proxy model once finished. Okay, and so now I found a nice piece for the rear to make the rear hatch, and it's not exactly, you know, I mean, our soldiers are going to have to jump a little bit here, leap a little bit here. Oh, well, I didn't want to cut into this piece, although I could. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I just didn't want to ruin this, and it has a perfectly workable ramp, and this is from a Tropicana orange juice cap. I love these things, and I use these things in a variety of different projects. And you will notice a lot of milliput. There's a lot of milliput here, and I have to let this dry and take my sanding tools and really sand that out once it's dry, and that has given me a nice kind of filler. And then on the bottom here is another lid, and I did this to kind of accommodate the back end here of the ship. And of course, this has to be filled in to take away some of that hot glue, which is not so hot looking, I mean. So, but there it is. It's coming along, and I'm going to do the landing gears, and I have the landing gears and then the supports for the rudder fins back here. I'm probably going to extend the wings a little bit here and here. And then these will be the rocket pods. I got to work on the rocket pods and put a pylon there, and it'll have, you know, rocket pods as weapons. So, and here is my little Imperial Guard, who has been so cooperative in giving me a sense of scale. So this is a big ship. This is a big gunship type transport thing. Okay, and all made from junk. So once I get all of this sanded and everything is good, then I can close this up. But I'm leaving it open for now while this dries. There is hot glue in there. There is a bunch of stuff to hold this, you know, together. And then the milliput helps to continue to secure that. Okay. And now I'm going to start closing up this corrugation, adding some wing details, thinking about the landing gears and the rocket pylons. And this thing is almost done. I did a little bit of filling here as well. This all has to be filed up. And I'm going to add the main autocannon or whatever it is, whatever weapon is coming here. So, all right, folks. And that's an update on the gunship. All made from junk. A junky gunship. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that update. These are the kinds of videos that you are going to see on my channel. A lot of my channel is about building stuff, not just about the games and the battle reports. It's also about building stuff and building models and using them in games, right? So this needs a lot of work still, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I hope to finish it very soon, actually. Once I discover how I'm going to do the landing gears and all that other stuff, this will be pretty much ready to paint. And then I'll show how I paint my camouflage schemes on something this large. So if you like the models and you like this whole idea of building stuff with junk, for example, how do I turn this, I can't believe it's not butter, into a working APC? There's a lot of hurdles in there, but the shapes work very good actually for making a sci-fi vehicle. So if you like those kinds of videos and those kinds of things, and that's something, you know, let me know in the comments, and that's something that I will continue to work on in the future, and people can see all kinds of things that I do using this kind of junk, basically, stuff that you usually throw away. Right? And it can be turned into ships, it could be turned into starships, vehicles, buildings, refineries, whatever the heck you want. Folks, thank you very much. And the Terrain Builder series is now moving on into something a little bit different. It's going to kind of be melding into a different kind of video. It's terrain building / model building, or crazy model building. I don't know. But it's certainly... you're going to start to see different projects. Okay, so hopefully in the future you can see this in action in one of our sci-fi games. And of course, now that I build one for me, I'm going to have to build one for Julie, because otherwise she won't let me hear the end of it. All right, folks, have a good one, and we'll talk on the next Terrain Builder / Model Builder.